And then I said, that's not a hobgoblin, that's my ex-wife. Oh, hey, we have to stop running into each other like this and beat Flakes. And today, I'm going to be cooking my own mac and cheese to celebrate 99 cooking.
Huh?
The recipe is linked in the description. Thank you for being here. If you try out this recipe, tweet it at me. I hope you enjoy this video. It was super fun to make, so. Two quarts of water, 1 tablespoon of salt, and more for seasoning. 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil. I've done this recipe like 7 times and I've never seen in the recipe where I use vegetable oil, so you don't need that. 2 cups of uncooked elbow macaroni. I use the whole box. Do what you want. 2 eggs. 1.5 cups of evaporated milk, which is 12 ounces. I think. 1/2 stick of butter. Black pepper. 16 ounces of shredded sharp cheddar. I like to do 8 and 8 of sharp cheddar and pepper jack. If you have all that, feel free to follow along. This is my favorite recipe. So the first thing that it tells you to do is preheat the oven to 325 and then make your pasta, right? But we need to shred the cheese, so let's do that. This part always takes the longest because I'm extra careful because I don't want to cut my finger off. Be very careful during this part. Since it says 16 ounces, this is a 16 ounce block, so I'm doing half of this and half of this. Because 8 plus 8 equals 16, right? So you're gonna want to save these cheeses. I do, and pretend like I'm gonna do something with them, but I never do, so they just go bad. But you might want to save them, so there's that.
That you could.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
I'm telling you though, if you bring this mac and cheese to a party or a get together where there's people who like mac and cheese, you will be the life of the party. Okay, once you finish cheese, now it's time to start the actual recipe. I should have done this beforehand, but shoulda, woulda, coulda. Now is also a good time to start boiling water for this next step. You will need a big bowl. Before you put anything in the bowl, you gotta melt your butter. You only need half a stick. All right, we have our butter. Put that aside, let it cool down a little bit. And now we're gonna crack 2 eggs into the bowl. Crack it with one hand to show everyone else that you're better than them.
Bruh. Bruh.
So let those chill in there and get a can opener because we are opening a can. Okay, you know, that's good enough. That is open enough. Have I been saying condensed milk or evaporated milk? Add your butter. And then mix it all together. Once that is mixed, you will add 75% of the cheese that you have. Plop it in. Put the rest of the cheese aside, you will use it later. And give this a good mix. Add salt and pepper to taste. You shouldn't taste it because there's raw eggs in here, but it says to taste, so if you die, it should die. But yeah, just kind of go nuts. That's perfect. I'm going to cover this and put it in the fridge because we still haven't made the pasta at all. So, yeah. I use the whole box.
You want the pasta to be almost finished cooking because it's going to cook more in the oven later.
And you want to remember to rinse the noodles with cold water so that they stop cooking. Okay, now that you've mixed it, it should look something like this. You are going to add that to a pan. I got a foil pan because I don't want to do dishes. Spread it out evenly in the pan. And now you're going to take the cheese from earlier and cover it. Yeah. Now you're going to take your paprika and just dust the top. It gives it color. I don't care about color in my food, but I like red, so. And there you go. It goes into the oven for about 30 minutes at 325, and check on it every now and then. Taste test. Let's see.
Huh?
It's literally so good. Like the pepper jack, switching that or adding that in makes such a big difference. Like it's got a nice spice, but not like a overwhelming spice. But yeah, this 10 out of 10 recommend. Thank you so much for watching. I would say that this is a long-awaited sequel to the cake stream that I did about a year and a half ago, but I think only like 2 people were waiting on a follow-up video for that. But yeah, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you want more content, I don't know what else I'm going to be putting out, but subscribe if you so desire. And yeah, I will catch y'all on the flip side.